Welcome to all. Welcome to Mojo of Institute of Technology. I'll move to the topic. Today's day 17. So almost we are in another couple of sessions might be there. Please do share, like our videos. Please post our commands on the post box section so that it'll be encouraging me to deliver more videos, to post more videos. Please do you have any queries, please post on comment section. If you have any queries regarding our course, you can post, you can reach out as www.mjit.in and info@mjit.in. These two mail IDs you can reach us. And then meanwhile you can, if you want to like to have a visit of our website, so www.mjit.in. Okay, there we have posted all our courses with TOC. Okay, thank you. So I like to move on to today's agenda. Today's day 17. Today topics we are going to be discuss about task delegation in Ansible, and then second part of Ansible with AWS with Ansible. This is only theory part I'm going to discuss today. So these two topics I'm going to discuss today. Okay, let's get into the topic. So generally, what is the task delegation? So we can delegate a specific task for the execution and the specific target. For example, you can have one so example have let's imagine you have a server A and then server B. Okay, let's your master node and then server A, B is your two remote nodes. So what you can do, you can execute play on your A server, then collect some facts, Ansible facts, and from using that facts you can execute your task on our B server. So you are delegating a task. So generally how Ansible works, we are in the master node going to be controlled on our remote nodes. This is the so far we are practicing, and then we are all the concepts gone through, and then declaring a variable. So in a playbook, generally the first section got the host section where we declare the host details, that second one the tasks, and then third one the module. So this order we have written the playbook. So these plays are going to be execute on our remote nodes, which is the specific remote nodes. And then again, in the what makes difference between these two, task delegation and normal usually with the generic way we follow from the task delegation. Okay, so there you are going to be execute on the remote nodes with the Ansible users are there. Here again we collect some facts, from there you can execute. This is the difference between the task delegation and for the SSH we do generally the playbook gonna be execute. Okay, one a little bit about delegating a facts and then local delegating. So any facts, so how we are going to be delegated tasks, any facts, where the facts going to be gathered. When you run a playbook, first it's going to be gather our remote node facts. So any facts gathered by a delegated assigned by default by inventory host name. So which where it's going to be gather the facts? The facts going to gather our inventory file. Where the inventory file located? Our inventory file located at /etc/ansible/host file. So there if you call group, then it's going to be execute on our remote nodes. First it's going to be gather our playbooks, gather our facts of our remote nodes, okay, from our host name entry. So using these facts, so with getting these facts we can delegate some task execution on our remote nodes. Okay, so assign to the gather facts to the local delegated host instead of current host set. So to assign a facts to delegate a host instead of a current host. How we are going to be delegate this? When we are going to so far we gathering the facts that false those come under the task under the play. We are going to be delegate a fact underscore is equal to true. Yes, yeah, delegate, we are going to delegate is so and so certain fact, so we are going to be delegate over there. Okay, so what is a local play? A configuration system putting into a play into a current cron tab. So for example, let's imagine you have scheduled a playbook through a cron tab. There the local delegation play gonna be help us. And another thing where the OS installer like Kickstart installer or Anaconda installer, there the local play is going to be helpful us. How we are going to be execute our playbook in locally. Okay, the playbook Ansible playbook, the playbook name hyphen connection is equal to local, then it's going to be execute in the local. Okay, so yes, a little more when we coming back to the task delegation, by default it's gathering executes from all the machine that matches the hosts. So when we are executing the play which the matches the host, the first we are going to be return our playbook the host, which are the matches host, it's going to be execute and get the facts. So get the fact from there, you can delegate a task from a different machine or a different group. Delegate a fact to a specific machine. Okay, you can delegate a fact to a specific machine or group, or going to run an entire play into a locally. This is also possible. Okay, you might need to remove them from a load balanced pool temporarily. You can do that as well. So you can ignore, you can skip certain servers in that task within the same play. The task that can be delegated, delegating a task, delegating a facts, delegating a local play. These are all possible in the Ansible. So already we have seen the delegating the task. So when we are going to perform a playbook on a remote node, then it's perform the task one knows reference to the another host. It's going to refer one to the another host and controlling the outage of the window. Okay, let's get into the hands-on and we'll see how to execute this. Okay, let me increase my font size, change. Okay, apply. So clear. So I'm going to get the task playbook. I have written the task playbook. Play. Yes. Yeah. So here I have written a playbook where delegated my task to another host. How I written this playbook? Let me explain each and everything. So here this play the play to perform a delegation task. Okay, so as we follow the procedure, so I have given our task detail, my group name as in server, so I have only one remote node in my infrastructure. Okay, in task section, see I have a command module which is going to be execute my host name. Okay, this output going to be saved in the my register manage no host underscore output. Okay, I executed the command and then it's going to be saved in my register, which register manage host underscore output. So here the name of the host, the here the second play print the output of the manage host command. Okay, so the host command, this output going to be stored in our register. This I called here a debug module and then displayed a message. Okay, so I have recalled this manage host output dot studio std out. So output where which the output I'm getting from the manage host, where this module display I'm going to be print those what is my manage host name. Okay, in the sense manage host in the sense my remote host name play here I'm going to be execute print in this module. This module I'm going to be execute the command module and I'm saving the output in managed host underscore output. Okay, so this output I'm going to be print here. Okay, so here again the command host, now I'm delegating to local host. Okay, enter the I'm delegating here to the local host, register the local host output. Okay, so my print my so debug what the local host output gonna be displayed. Okay, here the manage host output, here at the delegated, so it's gonna be delegate. My task is gonna be delegate the host name, delegate to where the local host, which the my play gonna be execute. So register local data output. So here the print output and then the debugging is the just is pop-upping the message. Let me run this play. Simple play. Play. I have executed my play. So it's performed, it's gathering the facts now. So the host name got executed. So it see my host name got executed. Then my host name output is because the my this message from this the first task. This output from my managed node, my remote host name I have given as a managed node. Yes, changed. So it's going to be fetch my local machine my local machine host name. Let me hit what is my local host name. See, CentOS.local.home. Okay, here see this is the output coming from CentOS1.local.com. This is the output I have. This is the changes made. This is the local host. Okay, let me recall the play. See here delegated to where it's going to be delegated to local host. Okay, the host name. Okay, I delegated. So this is my remote node. Okay, this is my this delegate host where it delegated my local host, which is my master server. Okay, Ansible master node. Okay, this is how the play is gonna be execute. Clear? I'm moving to the next example, VA task 2. So here this play is going to be failed, but I can show you how, because I don't have a proper DNS entry, but still I can show the how you can write a playbook. So here I have given all the host task. So add a dynamic DNS rule. So this play is going to be hit dynamic. the command which is the path/user/local host. Sorry, here it has to be in host name -i dynamic underscore Ansible host name equal to Ansible default IPv4. Okay, delegate to whom? Delegate to server. In for a specific group, I am going to be give, and then reload to the server. So this particular going to be execute. The name, server, state, it going to be reload, and so here I mentioned all, but here there is the particular group I am going to give server. Those will be going to be make changes, and then check the DNS entry for the whole host, the debug the what is the IP, and it's going to be we have saved in the items, and then look up and dig, and then dynamic item with items the play host gonna be display. Okay, so this is how, see here you can we can type it here, and then so it delegate to the particular the specific host we have given. This how we are going to be execute. Okay, escape colon Ansible hyphen play book task 2. Because I don't have a DNS, it won't work, but still let me explain to you. See, because my delegate to the particular server has a problem. Okay, there is an error. Delegate. Yes. Okay, this is how the task going to be execute one from one host to another host. My second play, because I don't have the proper DNS, that is the reason the play my play got failed. Okay, and this is about a task delegation, how one node to another node we are executing our task. Okay, I'm moving to the slide. Okay, so we have seen how the task delegation when a specific task to a specific target node we have seen. So the inventory file, the how the host is fetching, we have seen how the gather facts we are giving, we have seen how the local play has going to done. We have seen we fetch the local host, the master node host name to delegated to my local host name. Okay, so next I'm moving to the introduction with Ansible. So what and all we can do through Ansible with AWS, like Amazon Web Service, the cloud services. So I'll first explain what and all we can, the limitations can, the Ansible playbooks can be done with our AWS services, Amazon Web Services. For that, first we need to be installed the requirement, the packages need to be installed, both 3. These 2 packages we need to be installed on our master node. Okay, this is the mandatory. We need to have these packages to execute our playbook to connect our AWS account. Okay, so then I like to explain what and all we can do with this AWS. You can create an instance, you can add an IP address. Okay, and then you can use this inventories, the dynamic inventories to our playbook. So we can get the IP addresses from the public IP addresses which the spin up the mission, and then you can spin up the missions and spin up the web applications using Ansible. We can trigger those applications. So if particular instance is running, we can target that particular instance in AWS, and we can spin up some web apps according to the requirement. That is also have the possibilities in our Ansible playbook. So you can terminate or remove a instance through our playbook. This is also possible in our Ansible Playbook. Okay, so we reached today. We have discussed, I hope all the topics are been clear. Today we have discussed task delegation and AWS with the Ansible. So the theory, the introduction, we have seen that AWS, how the we have not written any play so far. Okay, the task delegation, we have seen how we are delegating a task, one task to another task. Okay, so today we have reached the day 17 summary. So we've taken two topics of task delegation and Ansible. So just look into what are the task delegation we have done. We written a playbook and we try to run in the locally, and then delegating some task to a particular node, the remote node as well. And then we have seen using the facts, the inventory facts, how we are executed our playbook, and then we try to run some local playbooks as well, local. So where the local place we have tried in the local play, we have get our master node host name as well. This is how we can connect to our local play. Okay, then we discussed about what and all we can do with Ansible with AWS account or your Amazon Web Services. You can spin up how we have not seen the practically the spin up the missions or adding the dynamic IP address through this one. And then this we have discussed about the how to like there is a capable of the Ansible has the capable of spinning instance through Ansible in AWS account, and you can add an IP address, you can get the IP address, and you can store it into your dynamic inventory. You can save it into inventory so that you can group it. Once you get, you can. So what is the big advantage? You can have at a time 20-30 a number of instance through your playbook. You can create an instance in AWS account. Okay, and you can target some specific node, remote node, and the AWS account. You can spin up your web applications as well. So and you can terminate and remove AWS instance as well. This is all about today. This summary. Okay, thanks for the day. Thank you again. I like to, if you like my videos, please do like, share to your friends. It will be more encouraging. If you don't like, please put the which are the areas need to be improved. You put in the comment box. I'll take into the consideration, and I'll change it. If you want to do any specific model, any doubts on the Ansible, any specific topics you need to prepare for it, so that I can prepare, I can do a videos for you. If you have any queries on the particular topics, you can post the comment box as well. We are ready to post some videos on the requested topic. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's all about the day.